What's up everyone, Danny Landon back with another video. Today we're going to be going over the best budget USB microphones starting at around $30 and going up to about $200. This is the Samson Go mic. This is about a $32 or a $35 microphone. Sometimes you can find this on sale for as low as 20 bucks. This thing sounds way better than it should for what it is. It's teeny, it's tiny, and it sounds really good. You cannot beat this thing for around 30 bucks. Nothing in this price range is going to touch this for a miniature condenser microphone. Next, we are checking out the Tonor TD 310 or the 310 Plus. You can get this with a desk stand or a boom arm. It's in the $30 to $40 price range as well. It's definitely not the best sounding microphone I've ever heard, but you're getting a bunch of stuff with it that makes it kind of worth it. It will make your voice sound pretty nice. I mean, there are better microphones out there, but for the money, this is hard to beat for a decent sounding voice, plus all the stuff you get with it. So yeah, Tonor TD 310 or TD 310 Plus. So the next two microphones are going to be coming in the $40 to $50 price range. This is the Fifine AM8. It is a USB only microphone. It will make your voice sound pretty decent. It's not the best sounding microphone I've ever heard. It's not one of my favorites, but it has some really cool gaming features. So if you're looking for a microphone that's cheap with some gaming features, this is definitely something to consider. It's just a basic, cheaply built condenser mic that sounds okay and has a cool features, so I figured I'd throw it in here. Most of the Fifine microphones that have been coming out have been sounding great. This one sounds okay, and let's move to the next microphone. This is another Fifine microphone that you can pick up in the $40 to $50 price range. This one is USB or XLR, which is great. It does sound a little bit on XLR, a little bit better on XLR than it does on USB. This thing is really nice for the money. I think it sounds amazing. You could run a podcast or a YouTube channel or pretty much anything off of this and nobody would complain about the way you sound. It kind of has that SM7B sound, but not quite as dark, so you don't have to do as much EQ work and stuff like that. I mean, it's just made out of cheap plastic and all that stuff, but what do you expect for 40 or 50 bucks? I think this microphone will make your voice sound very nice. You really can't beat it for something in the $40 to $50 price range. And let's go ahead and move on to the next microphone. Alright, so next we are moving up to the Samson Q2U. This is a great sounding budget handheld microphone, and this will run you somewhere in the $60 to $80 price range depending on what kind of sale you find. I've seen it as low as 60 bucks. I've seen it as high as around 80 bucks. But I think this will make your voice sound very nice if you're looking for a handheld microphone. Just remember, you can always throw these handheld microphones up on a boom arm just like you can any other microphone, so it doesn't necessarily have to be held in your hand, and most people aren't going to care if you have one of these on camera or something that looks cool. As long as it sounds good, who cares about the looks? If you can afford it and it sounds good, that's what matters. Again, this is the Samson Q2U. Highly recommended budget microphone. So let's move on to another two microphones that are in the same price range. Next microphone is the Maono PD200X. I've actually seen this as low as 40 bucks, but I think it's usually in the $60 to $70 price range. But sometimes you can find this on sale for dirt cheap. It's definitely one of my highest recommended microphones. It's USB and XLR. It does come with some software that gives you compressor, a limiter, a EQ, a bunch of stuff. I don't really know if I have any of that turned on right now, but this is the way the microphone sounds. It is a great bargain for what you get for the money. This thing sounds really good. You might think it looks cool on camera, and this is definitely one of my top choices. But anyways, this is the Maono PD200X, and this is a great budget microphone, and let's move on to the next one. And now we have our next microphone. This is the Fifine K688, and this is a really great sounding microphone. I mean, it's not really pro quality or anything, but it sounds really nice. It puts out a really nice tone. It seems like it's pretty decent build quality. I just really enjoy the way this microphone sounds. You can normally find this for somewhere in the $60 to $80 price range depending on the sale, and in my opinion it's a very good bang for the buck. Between this and the AM8, I'm not 100% sure which one I like better. They both sound crazy good, but the AM8 is cheaper This one definitely has a little bit of a different sound, but honestly, they both sound very, very good. And this is the Fifine K688. Let's move on to the next microphone. Now, this is our next microphone. This one is also by Samson, and this is a really unique microphone. You can actually plug a guitar or an instrument into this as well. So you can record yourself playing guitar and speaking or singing at the same time. This is a big honking thing. It's heavy as heck, but it does sound pretty good. I can usually find this somewhere between $100 and $140. I've seen it lower than $100 a few times, and you can normally find this on Amazon for really cheap. There will be links to all of these things plus some more stuff in the video's description and the pinned comment. If you click on those links, it does help the channel. If you don't click on the links, that is fine too. But anyways, this is the Samson G-Track Pro, and the only thing I don't like about this, it's got that old school printer style USB instead of a USB-C cable, or it's just a weird USB cable, but nonetheless, it's a really good microphone if you like the way it sounds. It's got switchable polar patterns. It can pick sound up from the front or all the way around. It's got a whole bunch of cool features, but it's not my favorite sounding mic, but for the money, it is really good for a USB microphone. Alright, so the next one we're going to be talking into is the Rode PodMic USB. This one will run you around $200. This is an excellent natural sounding microphone. It gives you a big full sound. This one is USB or XLR. Now there is a XLR only microphone you can get of this. It's only $99, but I think this one actually does sound a little bit better. This one has better mid-range and has a little bit of a fuller sound. So I like the PodMic USB better than the regular PodMic. After doing a lot of testing between the two, I finally realized, hey, this one sounds better. So yeah, this is a good score for around $200. This is professional quality dynamic microphone that will make your voice sound nice and natural. Some people do find the highest to be a little gritty or a little harsh. I don't really find that too much to be the case on my voice, but I think this one sounds really good. This is one of the best USB microphones you are going to get. And it's also XLR, which is really cool. They put super high quality preamps inside of this. And I guess we'll go ahead and check out one more USB microphone that's in the $250 price range. And that's another condenser microphone by Rode. This one is their USB dynamic. The next one is their USB condenser. Now we're talking into the Rode NT1 5th generation microphone. This is also USB or XLR. This is a very nice, very natural sounding condenser microphone. I like this a lot. This one will run you about $250. Now it does come with this big giant shock mount kit that I absolutely hate. I actually bought a little small $12 shock mount for it. That way when I'm using it in a normal situation, I throw it in the little teeny lightweight $12 shock mount by Bose, and I actually have another video about that. But the one that it comes with is just big, it's heavy, it's bulky. I feel like it's in the way. I don't like the shock mount that it comes with one bit, but I love the microphone itself. It's a very nice sounding microphone. I mean, $250 for a really high quality condenser is not that bad. I mean, there are better sounding microphones out there, but this does have USB capability, and it has really high quality preamps, a really high quality capsule. It's just a really nice budget microphone. So there we have it. There are all the USB microphones I have that I actually would recommend that you can get between $30 and we went all the way up to around $250 or $260. That's somewhere, this one here is somewhere in that price range, but every one of these is a great choice in my opinion. I think they all sound nice to excellent. Some of them have some pretty cool features. Some of them are just basic microphones that don't have any bells or whistles. But yeah, those are my top recommendations for budget USB microphones up to like a medium priced USB microphone. Anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you drop down the video's description or the pinned comment, you'll see links to all this stuff and a bunch of more stuff and some other ways to help support the channel and all kinds of good stuff. So thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. Lightning out. Have a great day, and we will catch you next time. See ya. Thanks for watching my video. I hate to say, but it's time to go. Maybe you can watch another one. That might be really fun. Thanks for watching my video.